Jeff, the host of the Gridiron.
Fourth and goal to go with the 2. 34 seconds left to go in the ball game. This is the play right now. Takes the snap. Targeted goes in. Targeted all alone. And the quarterback keeps. Wow, what a call. Nobody touched him.
So Daboll, luckily for him, I feel sorry for this guy. I mean, it comes with the territory, right? If you don't want, the questions and all that stuff and the anxiety and all that stuff, you just don't take the job. It's that plain and simple. But it's it is what it is. You sign up, you're the coach of the New York Football Giants, you got to talk to the media. It is what it is, right? So, right where we at here? Okay, so we got 5 takeaways. There was perfect attendance, which is nice. Now, obviously, everybody who showed up was not participating. Now, there was some guys who had like a bug, stomach bug. Apparently, listen to Big Blue Kickoff Live. It seemed like it kind of hit maybe kind of like the running back room, maybe a little bit. But so there were some guys that were there who did not participate because they had like a bug. But there's other guys. They're guys like Andrew Thomas, right? Guys that are coming back from injuries, and John Runyon Jr. That they're taking their time with. But apparently everybody was there. Malik Neighbors was there. Did not participate because he's got his toe. He's had a problem with his toe. He's had it for years. So Daboll was obviously pleased with the perfect attendance at the voluntary workouts thus far. Once again, it's just voluntary. So some guys don't have to be there, right? We've had a productive, month and a half here since they've been back. Everybody's here today. Not everybody will participate, but everybody's here, and we've had a great attendance throughout the offseason program. So look forward to getting out there and getting started, he said. Of course, Malik Neighbors sits, right? Let's see, Phase 3, which began on Tuesday, will consist of non-contact football activities, such as 7-on-7s and 11-on-11 drills. Daboll said second-year wideout Malik Neighbors will not participate due to an ongoing toe issue. Apparently, he doesn't need surgery. He just needs rest. So, let's see, Malik will be out here today, but he won't be participating. We're being mindful of his toe that he's had. Nothing serious, but we're being smart with him in terms of the rehab part of it. So that's where we're at, he said. Our doctors, our trainers, if you will, have a plan to kind of move him along, and he's been doing a good job with that. He's had it for a while back in college, too, so he's just trying to be smart. So, and he said that Daboll said that Neighbors did not have off-season procedure or surgery, whatever, on his toe. But the quarterback plan. Daboll also noted that all the quarterbacks would get reps in drills, including first-round pick Jackson Dart, who has not yet come to terms on his rookie deal as of yet. They all get reps, he said. They all get reps at various spots. So we've got a plan for that, and we've been working at since they've been here. But they'll all get reps. So injury updates. In addition, Daboll said that left tackle Andrew Thomas will not work. Thomas was held to just 6 games last season with a foot injury and is recovering from surgery. The big question here, we're going to be talking about him in just a couple minutes here, right? Can the guy stay healthy? Other players who will take it slow in these drills are defensive backs Anthony Johnson, who had a shoulder, Paulson and Debo, who broke his leg last year. Yeah. Let's see. There'll be a few guys here Andrew will be smart with and keep rehabbing him. There were a couple guys that are sick, have a stomach bug, that won't be out there. Daboll said. Anthony Johnson, he's another guy. He had a shoulder, but we have good attendance. Some of these guys were, again, each of those players have individual rehab plans. It's May, so it's important that they progress so we can get them ready for training camp here. And if they're ready to go later on in this process, then we'll do what they can do. Daboll mentioned that all pro defensive lineman Sexy Dexy with his elbow and guard John Runyon Jr. ankle were coming along as well. In terms of the procedures, I say I'm not going to get into who had what and who didn't have what. Runyon will be out here today. He'll be doing individuals. He'll be doing some install stuff. He's been rehabbing. He's doing a nice job with that, he said. Evan Neal, a guard, right? Apparently the plan to move former first-round pick Evan Neal from tackle to guard is in motion. Evan's a smart guy. He'll be out here today. We will work him at guard. I know he's excited about the opportunity he has. Yeah. Daboll said, look, he's a big man. He's got length. He's obviously a little bit taller than I'd say traditional guards, but he's played it. He played his first year at Alabama. He played it at a very, very good level. His first year at Alabama, he was a guard, and he did very well. Now, the thing is he played it, if he played in his second and third season too, would he kept going up? Don't know, but he did play it at Alabama, and his PFF grades were not bad. His PFF grades were higher when he was a tackle at Alabama, but it was his first year at Alabama. He played guard, and the numbers were not bad. We're not bad. So, but one thing to keep in mind, Evan Neal was the highest graded offensive lineman run blocking for the Giants last year. He graded out at an 80. I'm going to get this wrong. I think it was zone run blocking. I think I'd have to go back and look. I think, if I remember correctly, he graded out at 90 that last year for the Giants. So his run, whatever the new offensive line coach is teaching, he's done pretty good. Now he's still having a problem at tackle, at pass protection. Being a guard and being a tackle, obviously two totally different things. When you're in a guard, the guy's right in front of you. There's usually a quicker contact. You got stunts and twists and all of that. Usually the guy in front of you is obviously maybe bigger, stronger, maybe than the athletic freak on the outside. So it's different. Okay, but so let's see what he can do. Right? Let's see what he can do. But he's had nothing but troubles trying to get back and set and going up against some of these athletic freaks that these defensive ends are. So it'll be interesting to see. It would be fantastic if if they find their guard in the future. It would be fantastic. But once again, we'll have to wait and see. Let's see. All right. So he's been working hard. Daboll said hard with this last month and a half, and looking forward to getting him out there. Whether Neal also sees reps and tackles uncertain. So we'll have to wait and see. But there are a ton of guys could possibly be guards. I said there's Kubas, there's Stinney, there's GVR, Neal, and possibly, if they would just, I'm not sure what they have in mind for Zudu, but possibly even a Zudu. So I'll have to wait and see. Zudu said he's had his problems too when he's been a tackle. So we have to wait and see. But we have a lot of guards.